Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. I wanted to continue with the project that we started earlier on Monday, where we made this really beautiful gift card holder. And we're going, not gift card, but gift, it's a card gift set. And we're going to add the paper pumpkin welcome in that matches this paper perfectly. So as a reminder, I showed you how to use this, and it's in my YouTube videos or my Facebook Live from Friday. And we use the paper from the country side in from the 2023-24 annual catalog. So we're going to use Night of Navy, but I'm going to use my large stamp set and one of the books. And as you can see, this paper pumpkin has really beautiful vases, florals, and it has really sweet sentiments. But I want to use the sentiments from this set, Lasting Joy, in order for me to make this into a card set that I can gift. So it'll have, I'm so thankful. It'll have a wedding sentiment, birthday wishes, always. So let's get started. So I showed you the envelope, and you can see that the envelope and the papers match this really perfectly. So this kit, which is called Welcome In, and it's from June 2023, so obviously I'm a little behind, but it comes with the tear and tape, some navy blue embellishments, and it looks like we've got dimensionals that are in strips. So you can see that they're in strips, and it'll help us put this together. Okay. Let's put the envelopes aside. This kit makes 9 cards, 3 different styles. So these are 3 of the cards. Here's another 3. And then we've got all these parts and pieces that go with it. And then this is another 3 cards. Got some of the embellishments. Okay. So again, one of the nicest things about this kit is it tells you what goes with what. So let's go ahead and take it apart. So we've got the navy blue cards and okay. So these go with this card. Morning, Shannon. Thanks for joining me. We're making the rest of my Christmas gift using the Welcome In paper pumpkin that I never got to because it was right in the middle of my move. Okay, this one goes to the navy blue. I'm going to keep these sentiments in place. It's easier for me to stamp the sentiments. Okay. And these. Oh, good. Let's do the kit together. I'm going to be using the Lasting Joy kit, or the sentiments, because I am making this into a gift set for one of my relatives that is here for Christmas. We currently have my sister-in-law and nieces here for Christmas. Good morning, Ruthie. Thanks for joining me from Texas. I don't know about you, but these last minute Christmas gifts are always so fun. And honestly, I came up with it from the seat of my pants, just a last minute idea that I couldn't resist. And I've been wanting to do it, just never took the time. Okay, so these ones go with the navy blue cards. And these vases, I'm punching out 3 at a time, just so you know, go with navy blue and the blue floral. Okay. 3 of these go with the navy blue card, but we're going to stamp on them. Let's take this sentiment out. It's already been done for us, which is one less thing to do. Hi, Linda. Good morning. Yes, it definitely is so wonderful having family close by. We've missed having that. And so we're going to have 13 people for Christmas, and we're super excited because we haven't had everybody here for about, I want to say 9 years altogether. And so all the kids are going to be here, all the grandkids, and his sister. So it's wonderful. Okay, so this is the gift box that I made on my Monday, Marvelous Monday Facebook Live, and we're going to fill it with these cards. Okay. So the first one we're going to be working on is the blue floral. Okay. So it says, thank you for your hospitality. So I don't necessarily want to use that sentiment because I am making this as a card kit, and I think that it works better if there is a little more variety. And lots of birthday cards are always necessary. So let's use a birthday sentiment instead of the sentiment out of the paper pumpkin kit. So, and I could use the Stampin' Spot, but I'm going to use my full-size stamp pad today just to help speed things up a little bit. So I'm going to do this first one as a birthday. And I may change it out. There's a wedding sentiment in this lasting joy. There's I'm so sorry, I'm so thankful. Then there's always, which thinking of you always. I'm so thankful you're in my life. I mean, there's so many combinations. It's really a beautiful set. So, okay. Wow, they gave us 4. So in case you mess up, you have an extra one, which is lovely. Okay. So here's the card. And we're going to pop it up with these dimensional strips. Is everybody ready for Christmas? This is my last gift. We do have some stocking stuffer gift cards that we're going to get, but we have to go to the mall for those. One of them is Legos. So got a grandson and a son that are Legoholics. So it's always fun to get stuff from this Lego. So we're going actually to the Mall of America. I've been there a few times because we've been visiting here over the years. And they have this ginormous Lego store. If you guys have noticed, I'm using the new glass mat that Stampin' Up! Is providing for those that want to sign up to be a demonstrator. It's a free gift along with your $125 worth of merchandise for $99, no shipping. And it's a really beautiful mat. As you can tell, it makes it really nice because it'll clean up nicely. So this is my first time using it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is putting one of these bases on. Beautiful. Super easy. All right, and we've got some embellishments we're going to put on. Yeah, it's always the last minute stuff that gets us. My husband finally gave me the gift cards for the last two boys yesterday, so I was able to get those wrapped up. I was like disguising that we're giving gift cards, but sometimes it's better that you give a gift card. So here's this card. Isn't that beautiful? And then I can just put it in the gift box. So or the card box. So there's the first card. All right. The next one we're going to work on is the sweet one with all these really pretty flowers. Okay, so one of these. This one already has a sentiment done, which one less thing to do. I love kits. I think they're so beautiful. Stampin' Up! Has gotten so much more creative in their kits. And if you wanted to, you could easily cut this in half and put this on a plain white card front, and it would just be beautiful. Oh, the little foxes, aren't they cute? Cute little foxes. All right. So the first thing we need to do is use one of these and stamp it. The bases myself. Okay. All right. Now what I'm doing is I am stamping more ink on the bottom portion of it. And you'll notice that when I stamp it, just a little bit of a shadow down below, and it's created because I just kept adding a little more ink down below. So that's just a little tip for the day. Okay, so now this needs the strips. Have any of you been to the Mall of America? I'm sure Linda has, because she lives close by, or semi-close. It's like a big indoor amusement park mixed with shops. I mean, it's pretty crazy. And I'm not typically a shopping person. I feel like I get overwhelmed. Like I did my Costco and my grocery shopping yesterday, and there's stuff that I wanted, but I was getting so overwhelmed with all the crowds that I ended up missing some of the things that I wanted. But by the time you're in the line and you're like, oh shoot, I should have gotten that. I'm like, I'm not going back. We're just going to do without. So I can shop online. That makes me happy. I do, if I can find like a little downtown that has cute little shops, I can do that. And I can enjoy that because it doesn't feel as crowded. and crazy. But you get into these big places with just thousands of people all at once, and I find it's just a little bit too much. Okay, so this goes this. I need to line it up. Yeah, it is huge. I easily get lost. It's a huge mall. I mean, it's great for the kids. I think that you have fun. So my sister-in-law, Linda, and the girls want to go shop at the Mall of America. And I'm not sure if they've been there before, but we're going to go with them so they can enjoy. I think we're going to take two different cars, though. That way, if it gets to be too much for us, we can sneak out. Okay. This is a really pretty card. All right. We have our base. Let me rinse this off. So this gets dimensional. And then tear and tape for the sentiment. Some embellishments. I love these little navy blue dots. They're really pretty. All right. Another really beautiful card. And the envelopes are so pretty. You know, if you sign up for Paper Pumpkin, you're able to go back and get old kits, the refills, or if they have extra old kits. And the only way you can get those is if you are a Paper Pumpkin customer. So I'm not sure if this one's available. This one probably was really popular, but you can see that I may not be able to get all 9 in there, but I can probably get 6. So I think this is just a great little box for cards. All right, so one more. We'll do the navy blue. Oops. And I'm going to need another one of these. So for this one, I'm going to be using this floral. One of the things I didn't do and I forgot is I tend to try to rub off the coating that they put on there so that the ink sticks to it a little bit better. Okay, I'm just going to use one of my scrap pieces of paper because I don't really want ink on here to get on everything. Okay, so this is the top. And we're supposed to stamp this floor. I need to refill my ink pad. So we're supposed to stamp on the lower portion of this. There. You're wondering what I was doing just now. I was just kind of darkening up the edge so that the bottom has a little bit of a darker look to it. Give it a little bit of a shadow. Okay. So this card needs a sentiment, and the sentiments are small. So let's see what would fit. And the nice thing about it is these are really small. So let's see. I'm so sorry. Looks like it'll fit. I think it'll fit. I have kitties outside the door making a fuss because I was rude enough to close the door with them on the outside of my office. So they're going to punish me for that. Okay. So this goes like so. We're going to use tear and tape on the back of this. Any last minute projects any of you are making? So I don't know about the rest of you, but I picked up some antique silver plated candlesticks, and I haven't done anything with them in a long time because we really haven't had a big event like Christmas. And I got the silver polish out this morning and polished them. And like I said, they haven't been polished for about 8 years. And you definitely get punished a wee bit. So, okay, so this gets tear and tape on the back of it as well. No kitty hair. I think I spent $35 for these antique. Well, they're not really antique. They're from Crate and Barrel, and I'm not sure how many years ago they were, but they were a really inexpensive find, and I was super excited about it. Okay, so sentiment goes first. The strips are nice because you're not having to do multiples. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to put the base right in the middle, overlap it a little. And then these are supposed to have tear and tape on the back of them, but I'm going to be a rebel and I'm going to pop them up. You can still tuck them under so you get all these three-dimensional looks. See that I pop these up instead. All right. and another card. Now I typically just tuck the back of the card into the envelope and I fold the envelope back and then place it in here. So I'm going to have like 3 extra of these little vases, and I'm going to use them to embellish the front of this. So I can also think, yeah, I'm going to have extras of these as well. So now if I use this, I can only attach it to the top. So let's tie a ribbon. Tie the ribbon like it's going to be for the gift. And then let's embellish one of these handmade vases. And I really loved the florals on this one. Switch it around. Put the flowers at the top. I'd actually make it so that it covered all of it, but I don't need it all covered. So So when you have to stamp something, Stampin' Up! Always gives you extra. Like if you noticed, there's only 3 cards that have this sentiment trim on it, but they give you 4 in case you make a mistake. So we can actually use an extra one of these and add it to the front of this. All right. And we're going to use the sentiment for you because this is a gift. Photopolymer because it makes it so easy for you to had it a little bent, but it lets you see how you're putting it down. There we go. And I think I'm going to pop this up as well. Just tuck it under. And then we'll put some embellishments on it as well. Okay, now to adhere it to the front, I'm just going to adhere it to the top so that when it gets opened, it'll just pop up with it. So let's put some Terra tape there. Normally, I would make the embellishment on the card box a little smaller. I just don't want to cover it up. It's so pretty. What do you think? Should I cover up the top? Or should I place it so that when you open it, it opens like that. What do you think? I think I've got to put it on the unusual. So I have a few more cards to do, but I've run out of time. I usually try to keep these down to 30 minutes, thereabout. So I'll do the rest of the cards at a later time. But thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Jen, and I'm glad you agree. I hope that she'll like it. So I know that she loves these blues, so it's going to be a big hit with her. And just a great little gift box. You can just see that, she can put it with her stationery, and we'll make sure that she has lots of varieties because I want to use like may the years ahead be filled with lasting joy, and it can be for wedding or for an anniversary, or thinking of you. I'm so thankful. So I've got lots of options. So by the time she goes through it, she'll have tons of options in all these cards. I'll make sure she has a couple of birthdays, but she can have some of these others as well. So thanks for joining me. Have a fabulous Christmas and a really wonderful new year. Be safe out there. And thank you so much for joining me this morning. Merry Christmas.